In this video, I will show you how to add outlets to an existing outlet. So if you come over here, this is the existing outlet. Okay, as you can see, it's live. Right now it's live. That means there's two whites, two blacks. I will explain how to hook it up. So what I did was I added this extra line. I tore out a strip of drywall so I could run the line nicely inside behind the studs. I bought this box here for $2 or $3, and from here I installed it against the stud. And then the second box, the new added outlet will be, the second one will be up here. So I'm adding 2 outlets to an existing line. All right. So now that the drywall is repaired, I will go ahead and install the 2 added outlets to the existing outlet. So now what I'm going to introduce is a 4 connector push-in, and I'm including a black wire so I can add it to the existing outlet. So we can connect. This is the power. It needs to feed this, the circuit that's continuing down the line, as well as my new wiring for my new outlets. So it needs to feed power to this wire, and also power to this outlet in here. So that's why we're going to use this pushing connector. Okay, as you can see, all 4 wires are now together. So I did the same with the neutrals. So these 2 wires will be for the outlet here, and these 2 wires will connect to the rest of the circuit, as well as my added outlets. So all neutrals go back to the electrical panel, so that's why they're all together. So now the whites are connected, the blacks are connected. So now what I need to do is, this is the ground, but I need to ground it to the box. This is a steel box, so I'm able to ground it to the box. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that there's a screw right there, and I'm going to ground this to that screw. So I'm going to loop it around and screw it in nice and tight. I don't know if you can see that, but there's 3 wires coming in here. All 3 are grounded to the box, and the ground wires are secured securely to the back of the box, as you can see here. I don't know if you can focus. And make sure that they're tight. Okay? So make sure that those are tight. So final inspection, making sure the wires are tight against the ground. Then the ground wires are tight. All the ground wires are tight to the back of the box. You can't move. They're nice and tight. That forms a solid ground to the steel box. The blacks are connected. The whites are connected. So the only exposed wires now left are the black for this outlet is the black, the white, and the neutral wire, which we're going to connect to a new electrical outlet. So I just wanted to show, I just gently pushed them back into the back of the box. There's enough room for the outlet to come out, and none of the wires are squished, which is important. So I made the loop around, goes around. Nice solid connection, nice and tight. It doesn't matter which is the top or the bottom. It's connected to this tab, which is on, which will send power to both the top and bottom. So it doesn't matter which side you put it on. One, the first screw, the second screw. The other screws are going to tighten tight because we're not using them. There's no need to have these exposed to the inside of the box. There's no need to have these exposed to the inside of the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape it once around, just to get these exposed wires taped. So I just make sure it fits nice, not too much pressure on it. Just checking the wires, making sure nothing's crushed, and that's it, ready to plug. Okay, so I screwed it in, turned on power, over there I separated the wires to see if the wire that I added electricity, I sent electricity to that outlet there. Those are the two added outlets I wanted to add. So put it in here. So the two yellows on the right, that indicates correct. All right, so that is correct. Plug it in here. And that is correct. Let's just verify that power has been extended. Yep. Power has been extended to this outlet now. My new outlet that I installed. Okay, so now we're going to shut off the power and work on this outlet. So because two wires are coming in, the first thing I'm going to do is ground them. I only need one wire to come out to ground the outlet. The other wire I'm going to cut off at the base. So now everything is grounded. I exposed the wires. So because this is going onto an outlet, right? An outlet like this, okay? It doesn't matter. We don't need to identify which is the hot wire, the pair of hot wires, and which is the pair that's feeding the top line, because they're all connecting to this outlet. So as long as we connect the pairs correctly on either side, it'll be fine. So I turned the power back on. I just wanted to make sure that the outlet is working and wired correctly, which it is. And make sure that I wired the extended wires to the next outlet I added. And there should be power here, which there is. This will be the end of the line run. And that's the end. And that's the end. Now all three, these are the two added outlets, and they all work.